talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. But she need down the ride, oh I bet that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that, don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that, don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is JH. How y'all doing, Postal family? Is everybody good? Is everybody cool? Everybody clean? Are you crisp? Are you feeling irie today? Let us talk. First pinned comment has Christina's information. Y'all got your taxes back. Go on vacation. You see me? It also has my other Rumble account. So you can watch the videos on Rumble before they're posted on YouTube. Postal Service announces more sorting and delivery centers coming soon. Boy, here we go again. The Postal Service has announced the launch of dates for several more sorting and delivery centers, along with the spoke post offices that will give over their carriers to these SNDC hubs. For those that say, what is a spoke? Technically, a spoke is just a station. That's all it is. The notification lists 15 new SNDCs and 52 spoke offices set to go live September 7th, 2024. There's also the Ackworth SNDC, which had been announced previously. Here the basic list. A more detailed list is here. Click it and it goes there. That's on Save the Post Office. Ackworth, Georgia. Wow, there's a lot to read here. You looking for your information? Just go on Save the Post. Don't you leave my station yet, because I got more information to tell you. It says a second notification has provided the launch date for spokes at a few other SNDCs that had also previously been announced. South Atlanta, Panama City, Everett, Washington, Pompano Beach SNDC. Some of them are in March, some of them in June, etc. For most of the SNDCs launching in September, the notification list includes just 2 or 3 spokes, and for 6 SNDCs, no spokes are listed at all. Over the coming months, new notifications will add more spokes to these SNDCs. The Postal Service has said the main criterion for determining which carrier units will be consolidated is travel time to the SNDC, with a limit of 30 minutes. Using that limitation, one can determine which post offices could potentially become spoke offices. While the list just shows 52 spokes, there are about 200 other carrier units within 30 minutes of the 16 SNDCs launching in September. Not all will lose their carriers. However, other factors will come into play, like capacity of the SNDC in terms of interior space for carriers and distribution cases, parking spaces for employees and delivery trucks, and so on. Here's a map of the ones launching in September, along with the spokes that have been announced in blue and the potential spokes within 30 minutes. So this guy is just basically doing a guesstimate, but there are ones that have been announced and then the ones that could potentially be there. A list of the facilities with addresses, carrier routes, distances between S&DCs and post offices, and so on is on Google Docs. This person has everything listed. By the way, our regularly updated list of all the facilities in the new network is the RPDCs, the LPCs, S&DCs, and spokes is here. So if you go on SaveThePostOffice.com, you just click their links. You stay up to date. You don't need no Jay no more. Jay goes about his business and sails off into the sunset riding my horseback. The Postal Service says that the January 25th that there were 31 S&DCs in operation and carriers were insourced from 87 spoke offices serving 123 zip codes. A total of 1,379 routes have been relocated to these S&DCs. There are about 45 more S&DCs launching over the coming months through September, which will bring the total to about 75 S&DCs by the end of September and the fiscal year 2024. Approximately 178 post offices will have given up about 3,200 routes, 3/4 of them city routes and 1/4 rural. Speaking of routes, anybody see what's going on over there in Georgia? I don't know if you guys go on your own light blue or your blue pages, but DeJoy got this thing, man. They launched it, I believe, today with the electric vehicles up there in Georgia, and they got it fully functional. I said it wasn't going to happen. It did. Cool, it did. He bragging about it for about 30 minutes or something. I don't know. The impacts of longer routes. The notification to employee organizations about the new S&DCs prefaces the facility list by saying, the purpose of establishing S&DCs is to reduce transportation and mail handling costs, as well as provide postal customers with additional services. The Postal Service had not provided any evidence that these S&D systems will reduce transportation costs. That's because there isn't any. I don't know about that. So far it has. Even with the reduction in trips between processing centers and post offices, the S&DCs will add millions of miles to the network, with the cost for fuel, maintenance, and carrier work hours. The average city route is 21 miles, transit plus route. And the average rural route, it just goes into the statistics behind it. So that's what's going on. I just wanted to let you guys know. We're not going to drag this out. It is an updated list. It said something about this. The only way the S&D system would add the Postal Service would eliminate something like 8,000 clerk jobs. But again, this is just speculation. I don't think that's going to happen. This list is just brought up. I believe I mentioned this list before. I didn't post it on this because I got the list before they actually spoke about it. But now it's out there, and I think I posted it on Rumble. That's why I said Rumble's a little more free with things. And this is also a little more detailed, so it'll tell you the actual S&DCs and the offices that are going to the S&DCs. So one of your offices may be there. That's why you should come and check this out. Nobody wants to hear me read a long list. Some people do. Some people, why didn't you read the list, man? I didn't want to go look for it. Other people like, well, just give us the website. Can't make everybody happy, but that's okay. SaveThePostOffice.com has everything you need in it. Just go, I think it's the second article in there, and just kind of scroll through. A lot of links to different documents, and you can see for yourself. All right, this is JH, and hopefully this information was helpful for somebody. You see me? I'm out.
Unexpected expenses stressing you out? Get the money you need now with Loans for Feds, a program designed specifically for federal employees. Bad credit is not a problem. Application is fast and easy with same-day approvals. Apply now.